What's the current status of research into Aryan migration and indigenous Aryanism? um, what's the current status? Look, research is ongoing at various stages in various domains. Um, there's been a big breakthrough from the perspective of linguistics, which is the recent decipherment of the Saraswati Sindhu script, or the Indus Valley script, or the Harappan script, done by Mr. Bharat Rao, also known as Yajna Devam. So the decipherment of the script is a crucial piece of the puzzle in answering the question about the origin of Hinduism and the origin of the Sanskrit language. Because what is the core claim, the central claim in the Aryan invasion migration theory? The central claim in the Aryan invasion and migration theory is that Sanskrit and Hinduism are foreign to India. That's the central claim. It was white skinned barbaric invaders who brought this foreign language, Sanskrit, and the foreign religion, Hinduism, into India and imposed it on the natives, the black skinned people. That's what they claim, either by force or by coercion or whatever. So the central claim of this theory is that Hinduism and Sanskrit are foreign to India. And then, if that is the case, then the Saraswati Sindhu script or the Indus Valley script should be a pre-Aryan script, right? Like a Dravidian script. Allegedly, there are two races in India, Aryans and Dravidians. And if the Aryans were foreigners, then the Indus Valley script, Harappan script, Saraswati Sindhu script should be a non-Aryan language, which means a Dravidian language. So the decipherment of the script is the key, is a major step forward. So what's been the decipherment? So Mr. Bharat Rao, who deciphered the script, has demonstrated that it is Vedic Sanskrit. The script was used to encode the Vedic Sanskrit language, and he has deciphered all the inscriptions, and they're all Sanskrit inscriptions. So if these seals, if these inscriptions, which are like between 3,000 to 6,000 years old, which is way before the so-called Aryan invasion, if that's the time period of these inscriptions, then it means that Sanskrit existed in India before the Aryan invasion or migration, which means that Sanskrit is indigenous to India. And all these gods, the Rudra and what else, who are, it's mainly Rudra in this in these Saraswati Sindhu seals. So Rudra is Lord Shiva. We call him Shiva today, right? He's probably the central Hindu deity, the primordial Hindu deity, the only truly supernatural deity in Hinduism, the one who was never born and the one who will never die, right? So that's the central deity of Hinduism in some ways, is a deity that was worshipped in India long before any Aryan invasion or migration happened. So this completely demolishes the Aryan invasion or migration theory. Now, obviously, this decipherment, it needs to be corroborated by independent sources, so we'll wait for that to happen. But the methodology that Bharat Rao was used to decipher the script, it's it's watertight. So, and he has a background in computer science, and he's used cryptographic methods to decipher this, to decipher the script as a cryptogram. It's a mathematical methodology. You can't really play with that. I mean, you can't really fake that. And no linguist with a background in linguistics but no background in mathematics can challenge it. So that's the situation. So it's a gigantic blow to the Aryan invasion or migration or tourism or picnic myth. Huge blow. So that's the linguistic aspect, gigantic progress in there. When it comes to the genetic aspect, well, I'm not sure what the status of genetic research is. What we need to have is we want to have this census in India. We're going to have a caste census in India. Let's have a genetic census in India. Let's take genetic samples of a few lakh Indians and study them properly, systematically, to understand our deep ancestry going back tens of thousands of years, maybe going back 50, 70,000 years. Once that is done, I can guarantee you, we will find that we are the oldest non-African population on the planet. But that is a claim I'm making without evidence today. I know it's true, but I don't have evidence to back it up. So whenever this research is done, it's going to prove that. or it's going to prove me wrong, whichever way it works. So that's where we stand when it comes to the status of research into the Aryan invasion, migration myth, and indigenous Aryanism. We are the indigenous Aryans, the only people on the planet who can genuinely, truthfully call themselves Arya or Aryan are us, the Indians, and our Persian relatives not far away. Nobody else can call themselves Aryan. Whoever else calls themselves Aryan is stealing our identity. It's a case of identity theft.